What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. So I did a DIY on my vanity. If you want to see how to take it from this to this in 30 minutes or less and for less than $10, stay tuned.
You make it jump. You make it jump. Hey, this is what I need you to do for me right now.
Okay, so getting started, I took everything off of my vanity. Obviously, you want to have a clean work section or area. And then I went in with some Clorox wipes just to try to clean off as much of the makeup and hair glue and lash glue and whatever other kind of glue I had on there. But you want to try to clean off as much as you can. One, so the contact paper will stick, but so it won't have any lumps. So then I went in with 91% alcohol. I like to use it because it has a super high content and not a lot of water, so it dries very quickly. And I just used that to kind of get rid of whatever might have been left. So this is the contact paper I got. I got it from Amazon. I'll leave the link down below. And right now I'm just lining up the paper to see how much overhang I need and where it needs to start and end. So I'm flipping the paper over to pull back the backing. Be careful not to let it stick to itself. It's forgiving if it sticks to a surface, but if it sticks to itself, it's really hard to pull apart. So just pull it apart slowly, take your time. And I'm starting with this one corner first to kind of get it in place, and then I'm moving on to the other end just to keep it from sticking to itself. And you want to use something with a flat edge. I'm using this Morphe palette because it was close by. But you want to use that to kind of smooth the contact paper onto your surface so that you don't have any air bubbles. I personally don't like snatching all of the contact paper off at once and trying to stick it down. I like to work in sections. Again, to make sure I don't have the air bubbles, little pockets that'll form if it's not put on evenly. And then I go in with the Morphe palette again and smooth it all the way across to the edge. And you want to fold the edges over, but pay close attention to the very edge of it, if that makes sense. Focus on the 90 degree, making sure that everything is nice and flat. You see how I'm really just rubbing my finger across that 90 degree part, because you want to make sure the edge looks super sharp, because that's going to make it look more professional and not like a DIY. So then I just cut a slit on the corners, kind of like when you're wrapping. If you can wrap gifts, then you'll be really good at this. I can't wrap to save my life, so I did the best I could, but I think it came out okay anyway. And then just cut away any excess. I had too much overhang, but too much is better than, not enough. And make sure you cut around the legs of your table too, or whatever you're resurfacing. See how sharp those edges look? That's exactly what you want. And then just repeat the same step on the other side. So if you look on the back of the paper, you'll see that there are lines to show you how to cut across perfectly so that your cuts aren't uneven. So I'm just cutting along the line to fill in that back piece. And the reason you want your line to be straight is because when you go to line up the contact paper where the first one ended and the second one begins, you want there to be some continuity in your patterns. And if your line is not straight, then it's going to be painfully obvious. I overlap my paper, my contact paper, about just a little bit, like maybe a centimeter, if that. Just on top of itself to help me kind of stay along the line so I don't lose it. And now put all of your things back on your table and you're done. This is the finished product. I went ahead and finished those 2 shelves on the side, and I am in love with it. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions about this, leave them in the comment section below, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.